I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Good Tuesday morning to you ladies. Thank y'all much for getting up, shaking yourself about that big girl and getting on over here in this break room. Y'all, we got my Jazzy Life in the building, and Jasmine put out a video. She put out a video. Baby's Pearl. She put out a video yesterday, I believe it was, where it was titled, I have to have a serious talk about going to jail with my 5 kids. Now, initially, she titled it with my daughters. But I guess maybe people checked her on that, and because I don't know what type of conversation she would have with Legend about going to jail. Child. Poor little Legend over there, all he know how to say is pterodactyl. So I don't know what conversation she had with him. I can see her. I remember, and that's how I know that title had something to do with her daughters, because I remember thinking, well, hell, why wouldn't she have the same conversation with Aiden? He's old enough. Hell, he'll be 7 this year, along with his sister, his twin sister. So I said, anyway, I mean, this is Jasmine, so okay, whatever. I don't, I expect what I get, at this point. So she did this video, and I thought it was kind of interesting, because y'all know Jasmine is dragging it. She is definitely dragging it about her having a warrant for her arrest, because Olivia, another YouTube mom over here, filed some charges against her about harassment. And so I'm just like, you said, I'm sick of Jasmine in this jail storyline. Well, y'all, Jasmine seems to feel like this has really, affected her life. It's not like sis had a warrant for, M or, some other heinous crime. And all I kept thinking was, Jasmine, I mean, I hate to say this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sis, you kind of engaged this for views, right? We've talked about this for a minute, but Jasmine, she's extremely hard-headed, and she does not listen. And we've been telling her for the longest, like, Jasmine, chill out, go sit down, ignore that girl. But she didn't want to do it. Jasmine wanted to battle back and forth because Jasmine got caught up in them views. She got caught up in that AdSense for those views. And here we are now, caught up. Now, am I negating what Olivia did? No, but at the end of the day, y'all, we can't control Olivia and what she feels like she needs to do. We can't even control Jasmine, but we all try to suggest to Jasmine yes. Jasmine act like she getting ready to get sent up the river for the next 6 years or something. It's just like, girl, calm down. And I'm not trying to be funny. Jasmine act like the kids, especially the older kids, Kaylin and Amaya, she act like they don't know their dad is a felon. She act like they don't know that. I'm pretty sure when Philip them kids over there with Philip, there are conversations that come up where Philip mentions that he did time in prison recently. The man just recently got out, a couple years ago? Now, obviously, it's a little different for her, but, the scene, more than likely, the scene of Jasmine getting arrested wasn't horrible. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jasmine didn't resist, and the kids Jasmine was screaming and hollering and kicking. Y'all know we see a lot of those. They got a lot of those videos on YouTube, the police body cam, and people, they trying to argue with the police and don't touch me, don't touch me, don't put the handcuff, don't touch me. And they fighting, trying to evade getting arrested. I don't think it was going on like that. I think Jasmine was more like, wait, what's going on? Huh? She was probably more dazed and confused than anything, but she managed to say, come on, baby daddy. And Philip came to rescue the children. And, that was pretty much it. Okay, so let's get into this video real quick. Give me a moment, y'all. And then there's another video I found. It's a short clip, kind of ties into what I've been saying. Again, I understand getting your coins and all that, but there needs to be limits to all that, because Jasmine knew when she keeps saying, I'm a mom. Well, yes, sis, you knew you were a mom when you were sitting up at 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, growling at the camera, basically saying you wanted that woman to DIE and everything else that you were doing. Like, you were a mom when you were sitting up in your bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you should have been asleep so you could get up, get your kids ready for school or whatever you had going on at the time. You were a mom through the whole situation. You've always been a mom. But now you want us to recognize that you're a mom when you didn't recognize that when you were sitting there growling at that camera. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
Welcome back to my channel. Oh my God, it's so hard to record. I know I look crazy. Got my wig off, washed my hair, I took off my lashes. And I'm
this real quick. It's like we chastising Jasmine. We chastised Olivia too. When Olivia was sitting up here, my kids. We chastised Olivia too about her behaviors leading up to Gerard getting custody of those children. So it's not just we beating up Jasmine because she's easy to beat up. We chastised Olivia too on our thoughts and opinions about what she's been going through. So it's the same to go for her, go for everybody else. We chastise Chrissy. We done chastise all of them. It just ain't Jasmine.
about to I already started washing my face, but I just had a night. Like, I just finally seen something on the internet that just disgusted the shit out of me. And, of course I saved it, but I don't even think people realize how disgusted I was last night. I was so disgusted with what I saw, but we're just gonna leave it at that. You just never know people that are in your circle, what they are capable of doing and why they really are in your circle. It just shows a lot. Like, ain't no way. One thing about me, y'all, I am never gonna say I'm gonna do something to no kids. So that shit was just disgusting. But
Jazzy, what you mean you never know who's in your circle? Wait, hold on, sis. I don't mean to bring up old stuff. What you mean you don't know? Olivia sat on her YouTube channel about 5 years ago in the middle of her bed and told the whole entire world that you, Chrissy, Ming, and herself included, was down there in Houston doing that cocaine. Now, we don't know if it's true or false. However, she spreaded that gossip about you. And you ignored that and continue to want to have a friendship with a woman who cared nothing about your reputation on this internet streets. 5 years later, sis, and we still thinks about that. So what do you mean? Girl, you had more than enough signs to know that that lady wasn't in your corner. She wasn't for you. Not only did you have signs of that, you had other people suggesting that to you as well, too. You chose to ignore that. So, sis, you got to deal with the consequences. That's called life. We all have to deal with the consequences to our actions.
Anyways, I am washing my face and together. It's 9 o'clock, and today it's a holiday, but the gym is still open, and my kids and they need to go play. Okay, as baby, and I also got a lock, and I'm gonna put it on the door today if I can, because everything is in my closet right now. Everything. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? But I'm finished getting myself together. But good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Y'all getting it?
So I guess this is what y'all was talking about the other day when y'all said she put a lock on her pantry. yeah, I told y'all my sentiments about that. That's just so weird to me, locking up food from the kid. I never had to do that. I don't understand the moms that do have to do that. I mean, I think this goes all the way back to not having boundaries and setting boundaries with your children and engaging with them and, trying to teach them right from wrong. I don't know, but y'all, let's be honest. Why does Jasmine expect for the kids to ask her for things or limit how they want things when Jasmine herself doesn't limit her asking of things that she wants to her social media platform? How does she not, like, if the kids don't understand discernment? Well, let me say this. If she doesn't understand discernment, why does she expect for her kids to understand discernment? Because if you don't understand what discernment is, then obviously you haven't taught that to your children. So how do you expect for them to know that when it hasn't been taught by their mother?
Natural hair, natural, just because I just don't have it in me to do my hair, do lashes right now. We're just gonna thug it out. Okay, so let's go.
Say you're happy now.
All right, so Jasmine's doing her little skin routine. Okay, girl.
Best and your best therapy, especially.
Hold on, let me go back. Oh. So give me a moment.
Gym will be your best friend and your best therapy, especially in times like this for you, and not only just for you, but for your kids as well. I had a long talk with my girls last night, and I didn't know how traumatized it was by everything until I had a long talk with them, and it broke my heart. I couldn't wish that on my worst enemy, and I feel like this is my worst enemy right now in this current situation, and I couldn't wish that even on her because both kids are involved, and I'm a single mom. There's no way.
You know what? My thing is this. Her kids being traumatized by seeing her, getting put in a police car. I'm not saying they probably weren't traumatized by that. I'm not saying that they weren't like, dang, what's going on with mama? I think probably more of their, maybe, again, I'm just assuming, maybe more of their traumatization is probably living their life on the internet and never having a moment of privacy. Like everything that goes on with those kids, for the most part, has been discussed and introduced to the internet because of their mother. Maybe that's the conversation. Maybe they was like, well, mama, like, why not try, living off the internet for a little while? See how that works for you. Like, I can see Kaylin maybe having that conversation with her because she's old enough to have that conversation with her.
Play with me, babe, play.
So let me get.
I know.
Let me get to the part where.
But I was like, no, you're coming. Come on. They didn't want to, well, they didn't, but I was like, no, you're coming. All right, y'all, so I'm currently in the gym right now, and I just wanted to say, like, I ran into a supporter, and it was almost like she just seen the stress or the hurt on my face. Like, I just was kind of down after what I saw last night, and
hold on, Latrice, that is true. Them kids, y'all, these kids have been on the internet since they came into the world. They probably, and see, when they go to their dad's house, they don't have to worry about the camera being shoved in their face, right? They can just do whatever they want to do and live how they live it and don't have to worry about it later being on the internet. Maybe an occasional picture of on Hannah's Instagram, but that's probably about it. You know, it's Jasmine. And again, we understand this is what Jasmine does to make money, but this is what Jasmine chooses to do. She can do other things. She don't have to just do this exclusively, but this is what she chose to do. And because she has such a burning desire to be a content creator, she's gotten herself caught up. Like, in my opinion, she didn't got caught up in this social media thing, and it landed her to have a warrant for her arrest. Like, God, dog, that's serious. You know, anytime the internet got to do that, when literally all she was doing was sitting talking to the camera, but it was the things that she said that got her in trouble.
Like, I couldn't even hold it in. I just started crying. And it's not crying because I know I went to jail. It's more so like I just started thinking about everything as far as my kids and stuff, and like what was said about stuff. And, you know, I just started crying, and she just started praying for me. And it goes to show that there are good people out here, and people do and say things, you know, as far as, you know, that supports me and my family. Like, and honestly, there's a lot of people even that said like they don't even like me, but the stuff that's being said and done is just wrong. And I don't know, I just broke down crying because it was really crying for like my kids. Like, not really for me, but for my kids, you know, what they have to go through and stuff like that because of all this. I just would.
No, sis, no, Jasmine, really, serious note. What are the kids going through? Because you had a warrant for your arrest because apparently or allegedly you were harassing Olivia over there. What are the children being traumatized by? Jasmine, you're not going to get locked up for the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I mean, it's possible if you're found guilty, if it goes that far, there's a possibility that you could lose your YouTube channel. Yeah. But that's not traumatizing to the children. That's traumatizing to you, not to them. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how this event is so traumatizing to the children. And maybe it was traumatic that day. Oh, but trust me, those kids have gotten past it. There's too much going on. They have gotten past it and they have moved on.
Wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because I mean that. Like, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. For their kids to go through anything like this. Like, and I just started crying. Like, I just felt like I just felt vulnerable in a situation. Like, nobody knows exactly. Ava, can you fix it? What I'm going through, like, emotionally when it comes to my kids. Like, my emotions are all over the place. I just feel overwhelmed with this. This situation is very overwhelming because I just feel like, you know, even with me now, it's been going on for a year now. And, you know, for someone to just flat out say, I'm going to go file another report on you and just the line.
Right. It's been going on for a year. And Jasmine, you should have nipped it in the bud 5 years ago. If you would have distanced yourself when your other homegirls distanced themselves, since you probably wouldn't be standing in the YMCA gym talking to the camera, telling us that one of your fellow subscribers prayed over you. Yeah, this probably wouldn't even be a conversation. And like, Jasmine, you engaged in the behavior with Olivia. So again, you can't choose how Olivia reacted to it. Was it fair? Was it right? No, because just as well as you both were antagonizing each other. So is it fair? Is it right? No, but life is not fair, right? And it's like, to me, it almost seems like Jasmine feels like if she keeps talking about it and keep making us feel sad for her, we can go over there and make Olivia play fair. Yeah, we can't make Olivia play fair. She's not playing fair with anyone. So why should we reason with her when it comes to you, Jasmine, when Jasmine had the full capability of just stepping away from her? And one thing about it, it takes two to argue. It takes two to argue. Jasmine, you didn't have to engage in with Olivia. Now, hindsight is 20/20. This is after the fact, but Jasmine needs to take accountability and accept the fact that she shouldn't have engaged with Olivia. She should have just Olivia be Olivia. If Olivia wanted to do 12 videos So what? Let her do 12 videos. You didn't have to do 6 behind her. Because eventually, an iron will wear out. Eventually, she would have got tired. Her audience would have got tired of the redundant conversation, because if there was no clapback for you, there would not be a continuation of videos for her. So you chose to clap back for the YouTube content, and now we sitting up here, like I told you guys, she was going to drag this all year long. And I'm not saying she shouldn't be concerned, but she should have been more concerned back then. Then if she was back then, she wouldn't have to be concerned today. That's just my only opinion on this.
It kind of gets me to a point to where like it's more personal and stuff. Like I don't know, y'all. My emotions are just all over the place, and I just felt really vulnerable. You know, I started crying, and I was holding my tears back for a while, like, because I have my kids, and I just so happened to not be with them in the sauna room, and she saw me and stopped me, and she was like, she said a prayer for me, and then she gave me her card to come to their worship, to come to their Bible study, and I just, I don't know.
Well, why wouldn't you, if the lady invited you to come to their Bible study, why wouldn't you do that? What do you mean you don't know? If you stood there and let that woman pray over you, and then she invited you to her church, why wouldn't you take her up on her invitation? See, because that ain't really what she wants. She just wants people to feel sorry for her. She don't really want to engage in anything other than people feeling sorry for her, and maybe an occasional cash app here and there.
I'm so grateful for the prayers. I'm grateful for just the support, because you don't know how traumatizing it is to be going through this online, and you don't understand, someone doing this to you online continuously, and it's just like, what do I do next with this person? Yes, stuff in order, but it's still traumatizing dealing with online on an everyday basis type stuff. Like, okay, come on, let's go. Waiting on mine. Dealing with it on an everyday basis and trying to be a mom, trying to be there for my kids, trying to be supportive as far as sports and stuff, like the emotional trauma that someone has to deal with is a lot. But
let me say this. Jazz claims that she's trying to be supportive to her children, trying to be a mom. It's awful funny now. We're hollering, we're mom, I'm trying to be a mom. I'm trying to be a mom. Me personally, if you really wanted to be a mom and be supportive to your children, you probably shouldn't have been sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, growling at the camera, telling that girl you wanted to unalive her. Like that's probably not mom-like. And if you would have had those same sentiments back then, this probably wouldn't be a discussion today. I'm gonna just keep saying that. Like, I don't understand why Jasmine won't take accountability. My thing is this. When I watch Jasmine and I see how she engages with Legend versus how she engaged with all 4 of those children, we watched those videos of Jasmine before Legend was born and how overwhelmed she was with being a mom to her children. She talked about many times how she regrets being a mother of multiple children, but now she's in a situation, and now she wants us to embrace the fact that she's a mom of multiple children, when Jasmine has done multiple videos complaining about being a mom to multiple children.
I'm waiting on Maya so that she can work out. And this one, he's fussy. Come on, come sit down. So I'm gonna sit down with him for a little bit. Start over. Hand up. Ready? Focus, hand. Focus on the shot. And Legends over there, I have a meeting here in 30 minutes. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, like, y'all, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting my content because I just been all over the place with everything. But I'm going to get back to posting. I've been recording, just not posting. Get back to my jolly self because, baby, I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy, my anything. I refuse. So we're going to get back to it. Work with your girl. All right, y'all. So I finished editing everything, and I'm about to go vacuum the boys' room and Swiffer it. I already did the girls' room. Well, I did Ava and Amaya. So now I had to do the boys' room. My kids aren't here, so I kind of just want to get things kind of clean. So, get back to normal. I got a lot of stuff I got to clean.
What you mean your kid's not here? You want to just get everything clean and get back to normal? I never understood how she couldn't do the both at the same damn time. How come you can't clean your house when the kids are there? Hell, why can't they help clean the house? I never understood how they come with that revelation, especially Jasmine. Things can only get done when the Davis 4 are not around. I never understood why she thought that. I mean, hell, wouldn't the Davis 4 be able to help you clean up their own rooms? Jasmine, she works better as a mother of one child. We've seen this. The way she embraces Legend, we've never seen that when she had all 4 of those kids before Philip got out of jail. We never seen her swaddle Aiden like she swaddles Legend. We've never seen that. Legend is more easier for her because he's just one child. And she kind of likes it like that. I don't think Jasmine was built to be a mother of multiple children. Hence, I mean, the proof is in all her videos and things she has said about being a mom of multiple children. She can do better with just one because obviously that's less for her. Now, why she became a mother of multiple children? I mean, obviously she had 4 kids with Philip because she was trying to keep Philip there with her. So she felt like if she kept popping out babies for him, that would keep that man there. And it did not because they're not together as of today. So, I mean, but hindsight, again, is 2020. All 5 of those kids are alive and well and living, and they should get the same version that Legend get. All 5 of those kids should get that very same version. I don't understand why Legend gets a better version of her than the other 4 when the other 4 were here before Legend. Becoming One Me, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. She said she is giving Olivia exactly what she wants. STFU. Girl, you can't tell her that. So real quick, let me get into this compilation video that I came across on YouTube last night of Jasmine. This video came out like 3 years ago. Forgive me, I forgot who the content creator is, but I'll put it in description when I get finished with this live. And it's called My Jazzy Life, The Real and the Raw, Making Money Moves, Part 1. So give me a moment.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. So, to the mother freaking haters in the back, I take care of all 4 of my kids faithfully. Love them all to death. I did something. Your girl needs to edit. I got moves to make, money to make. I majored in kinesiology and I minored in mathematics. Just vlog your life. Girl, you do reaction videos every day. Show me something new. Show me something that a girl gonna like to watch. honey, a lot of y'all have a problem with me being so real, and y'all think it's me being fake. Seeing a lot of comments, a lot of negativity, and I was like, you know what, Jasmine, back up. Don't even address it, because they don't want to see a bitch shine. Get that, sad. But look them, F them with the capital F. Kids eating it, that's all that matters. Now I do wish I had my jalapenos, but I don't want to get up. If I get up, I feel like I'm gonna put everything in this shit. They're gonna they're gonna start crying or something.
No, I haven't, Proud Mama, but I'll go check it out.
Understood how I am as a person, as a mom, everything, and it's so annoying to see me. They went in their room and they're playing.
It's not like you're supposed to play every single year.
Damn. Tired.
Mama, why can't you not have a big?
So I use my bank card. Bank card's a negative. And what do you know? For a $5 charger, they charged me $35. So $40 total. Hold on, my mom's calling. Hello? Yeah. Mama, do you know when I'm gonna get the money by? Gave my kids a snack and they're like, why don't you just give them another one? Look, you guys, I birthed all 4 of them, right? I know how to take care of kids. You can tell who is a parent and who isn't a parent these days. Me being a parent, I know exactly what to get my kids. Snacks are not cheap. And someone's like, well, why don't you give them fruit? We're out of fruit. That doesn't last that long. Oranges don't last long. Bananas, grapes. I get food stamps, and that helps me pay for my kids' lunch at school. Y'all saw me with this morning. That's all I had. So I went to my mom's house. She ended up buying my cake and everything. And her friend Jack actually put some money together, and they helped me get a little bit of groceries and like 4 meals to cook. Think about the first time coming to the store, y'all. There go my mama. All right, have to get some formula. He ain't having it. Liquid too. Bro, I might have to give me a water. I wasn't even thinking. That's why I brought him with me. I am perfectly fine. I do everything I can for these kids. I like to have a little extra cash. I don't like to be trying to, I'm just not gonna take on too much money, trying to spend too much money or whatever. I was on E. I was under the E, okay? I'm the type of person that says I know my car. I get there and I realize I don't have a wallet. No, girl, she don't have a wallet. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to.
So this is what, and a lot of that, you guys, was during the time that she was with Chris. A lot of that. One of those videos when she had the Dooches, the Smooches shirt on, I think that's when she was with Philip. But the majority of those clips is when, right before Chris came in the picture and during while Chris was in the picture, okay? And essentially, this video was filmed 3 years ago. This video was uploaded by the content creator. Let me give you all the name of that content creator. Was uploaded 3 years ago. The name of it's Delusional Girl Entertainment is the name of the channel. The person doesn't have any more videos. They only had like a couple videos, and it was in my recommended yesterday. And I was like, wait, what's this? And I looked at it, and I remembered a lot of those videos. And all I kept thinking was, Jasmine, nothing has changed. Like that was filmed, that was uploaded. Let me say this, 3 years ago. So those videos was at least 4 to 5 years ago. And here we are 5 years later, and it's the same conversation with Jasmine. Jasmine needs to, in my opinion, she needs to look at the woman in the mirror, right? And maybe change how she does things, how she do things. And maybe if she changed that, things will change for her. In my opinion, she kind of she likes to go in the low vibrational mode. So that's why low vibrational things, because let's think about it. If she would have just listened to the advisement of the chicks that she was hanging out with, if she would have listened to the advisement of her subscribers, she probably wouldn't be dealing with this situation with Olivia right now. I'm going to keep saying that. Jasmine, she made her bed, now she got to lie in it. essentially. And at this point, keep coming to YouTube telling us about what you got going on. Like at this point, sis, just holler at us when the court date happened. Because this play-by-play of how you're regretting how you reacted to this woman doesn't change the fact of how you reacted to her. When you did not have to react to her. You could have just ignored her and kept it pushing like everybody else did. So, and even the ones who did say something back to her, they said one, maybe two things, and boom, they were gone. They haven't revisited that conversation. But Jasmine, like, she dragged it. And again, I don't think she did it to stick up for herself. She did it more for the YouTube views because she seen the views that she was getting, the money that was associated with those views, and that's what drove her. And she reacted that way multiple times. She did. So I don't know. Like I said, her kids seeing her getting put in a police car, I'm pretty sure they weren't, that wasn't a warm, inviting feeling for them. But them being traumatized, like Jasmine, those kids are not traumatized behind that. You got to remember, y'all, the two oldest kids were old enough to know that my daddy locked up. So and we watched those kids the 4 years or so that Philip was locked up. We seen those kids grow, and they didn't look like they were so traumatized to me that they daddy being locked up. So, it's not like, I'm not saying that they should be immune to the fact, but the reality is they understand what going to jail means because their daddy went to jail. They knew their daddy was in jail. Trauma is the wrong word. Yeah, I don't think they were traumatized. I think they were more shocked to see their mama getting locked up because obviously they don't have a history of their mother going back and forth to jail. So obviously they were shocked that their mama went to jail, and obviously they probably trying to figure out, well, what the hell mama do? And come to find out, what she went to jail for was due to her own actions, not something, not necessarily somebody made up some stories on her. It was her own words, her own actions of that information being sent to the DA office, and they picked up the case, and that's unfortunate for Jasmine, but hopefully this is a lesson for her. Hopefully she'll deal with social media a little different now, if she can continue on dealing with social media, because like I told you, if she gets found guilty, her social media platform, especially YouTube, might not be anymore, because that is a reason for YouTube to take your channel down if that happens. So I don't wish that on Jasmine. I wish she would have used better discernment when dealing with Olivia, but Jasmine got to learn how to start listening to people. She always think everybody is against her when we're not against her. Like, sis, we for you. We warned you. You didn't listen. I agree, TMR, because prior to her getting arrested, she said in a live that she knew Liv comes for her to get views. What Liv said was vile, but Jasmine is a victim. She's a participant. Yes, she participated in the back and forth. And Olivia engaged in it. Like Olivia, she played with Jasmine because she knew she could. Right? She played with her because she knew she could. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. That's my reaction to Jasmine's latest video. Woo, y'all. We'll be back. Okay, I'll come back this evening. We'll do some more reactions. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good day, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all be great. TMR going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.